Hi, I'm Josh, and here is my concept. I want to do something similar to Divinity Original Sin 2. That is specifically the navigation and combat systems for my Coursework 2 project. I never have time to write such a powerful story or design characters. The battle system starts when the player approaches an enemy's line of sight. This could be achieved by a simple trigger collider, or an event system, raycast, or something else entirely. Movement can also be different to just walking, as characters can turn invisible, fly, swim, or navigate with many other maneuvers that need to be considered. As can be seen, the navigation is handled by a navmesh agent that finds the simplest route to the clicked location. The terrain can be interacted with in interesting ways, such as using a rain spell to put out fire, and then heal your characters by blessing the resulting steam. I could try to replicate this with a finite state machine that switches state when hit with a specific element, allowing the terrain to change dynamically with combat. The AI also tried to navigate around the terrain with a negative effect, and prioritise navigating through terrain with a positive effect. I feel like this could be achieved with navmesh obstacles or some other way of potentially weighting the node graph for the navmesh agent. Most ranges in the game are calculated by dropping some kind of Dijkstra tile gatherer to see all possible movement and attack options, with movements extendable or retractable based on status effects, or being on higher terrain influencing the range that the player can see and attack on lower areas, while lower terrain must be negatively affected when attacking higher terrain. In Divinity Original Sin 2, the combat system is turn-based, with the AI making strategic tactical choices in combat, such as dousing the player in oil before setting everything on fire, or covering the terrain in rain and then electrifying everything. The AI can also use equipments and items in combat, which can be equipped in configurations to boost stats, or be used to turn the tide at the correct moments in battle with healing potions or other items. There is also verticality in the game, so I will need to try and find a way to incorporate an algorithm that can take climbing and height as a key factor in the movement of these units. I think this will be a sufficiently challenging project to base my prototype game around for Coursework 2. After recently falling in love with Divinity, I hope to recreate some of the experiences from that game that I believe are successful, and utilise my AI skills to their highest degree. Many thanks.